Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are all doing well. Okay, today we have another lesson from Unit 7 School and it's about school trips. So take your books, page 55 and follow with me. First, what does the word trips mean? Okay, school trips means a journey by students to a place away from school. For example, you can go on a school trip to the museum, park, parliament, etc. Well, now let's get started and read our text. We love school trips. Where were you on your last school trip? 1. Our science trip yesterday was exciting but scary too. We went to a cave. In some places there weren't any lights and the cave was very dark. There were a lot of bats. Yuck. Oliver 10, Birmingham. 2. Last summer, our holiday lessons were about the Romans. My class went to some old Roman baths. They were really interesting. There were some funny people in Roman clothes too. Lisa 10, Bristol. 3. On Thursday, I wasn't at school. I was on a geography trip at a lake in the hills. The river in my city starts at this lake. We went to a waterfall on the river, too. It wasn't very big, but it was really beautiful. Sam 11, Leeds. Well, what can you see in picture A? Yes, bats in a cave. What about picture B? Yes, it's a waterfall. And picture C? Yes, bath. A Roman bath. Good. Okay, now let's match the paragraphs with the pictures. Let's start with paragraph 1. What is paragraph talking about? Yes, it's talking about a science trip. Where? Yes, to a cave. So we match number 1 or paragraph 1 with picture A. Yes, good. Now let's go to paragraph 2. What is paragraph talking about? Yes, it's talking about a history trip. Where? Yes, Roman baths. So we match paragraph 2 with which picture? A, B or C? Yes, C. That's good. Now let's go to the last paragraph. Paragraph 3. What is paragraph talking about? Yes, it's talking about a geography trip. Where did Sam go on Thursday? Yes, he went to a lake in the hills. So you match paragraph 3 with picture? Yes, B, because he went to the waterfall too. Well, now let's go to activity 12. Read again and say true or false. Correct the false sentences. Okay, number 1. Lisa was on a geography trip last summer. True or false? The answer is yes, false. She was on a history trip, not a geography trip. 2. There were some funny people at the baths. True or false? Yes, true. 3. Sam and his class were in a city. True or false? The answer is false. They were at a lake in the hills. Very good. 4. There was a waterfall on the river. True or false? True. 5. Oliver's science trip was boring. True or false? Yes, false. It was scary but exciting. 6. There weren't any animals in the cave. True or false? Yes, false. There were a lot of bats. Excellent. Now let's go to activity 13. Sounds fun.
Book, page 55. Activity 13. Sounds fun. Listen, read, and say.
She can't sing, but she doesn't care. It wasn't a problem. We weren't there.
So what do you notice about the words in red? Can't, doesn't, wasn't, weren't. Yes, the apostrophes. Well, let's make it clear. So we use apostrophes in contractions. Contractions mean a short form. For example, was not, it's long. Wasn't is short, it's contraction. Does not, it's long. Doesn't is short, it's contraction. So use the apostrophe. Cannot, it's long. Can't, it's a contraction. So look at the apostrophe. Now I will ask you a question. Which form is easy to say the word? Was not or wasn't? Which one is easy? Yes, wasn't. Example 2. Does not and doesn't. Which one is easy? Does not or doesn't? Yes, doesn't. And cannot and can't. Which one is easy to say the word? Yes, can't. So in English we use contractions because it's easier to say the words. And the apostrophe is always between N and T. I hope it's clear now, and I hope the lesson was useful for you. That's all for today. So take care of yourselves, and may Allah protect you all. Goodbye.